Ai lived a life etched in routine. Each day was a mirror image of the last. Wake, commute, work, commute, sleep. His small office cubicle was his sanctuary, a place where the hum of the fluorescent lights and the rhythmic tap-tap-tap of his keyboard provided a comforting predictability. "At least I'm safe here," he'd often murmur to himself, a mantra against the unknown. One evening, the familiar hum was interrupted by the unexpected arrival of Rohan, an old friend transformed into a successful entrepreneur, radiating an energy Ai had long forgotten. Rohan's question hung in the air, sharp and pointed. "Are you happy?" Ai hesitated, the word catching in his throat. "I'm comfortable," he finally managed, the word tasting like ash in his mouth. Rohan smiled, a knowing glint in his eyes. He gestured to a small potted plant on Ai's desk. "Do you know why this plant will never grow tall?" Ai shook his head, his gaze fixed on the tiny, stunted leaves. "Because it stays in the same pot," Rohan explained. "Its roots never stretch beyond the soil it knows. But if you plant it in the open, it will face storms, harsh weather, yet it will grow into a mighty tree." That night, sleep eluded Ai. Rohan's words, simple yet profound, had struck a chord deep within him. The comfort he so desperately clung to felt more like a cage, stifling his growth, preventing him from reaching his full potential. The next day, Ai did something unprecedented. He applied for a new job, a position far outside his comfort zone, one that demanded more skill, more risk, more of him. The application trembled in his hand as he hit submit, his heart pounding a frantic rhythm against his ribs. He was terrified, but a new voice, stronger than his fear, echoed in his mind. "Growth begins where comfort ends." The interview was nerve-wracking, a crucible that tested his limits, but he persevered, drawing strength from the image of the small plant yearning to break free. Months later, Ai found himself in a new office, a vibrant place buzzing with energy and challenges. He wasn't just surviving, he was thriving. The work was demanding, the pressure immense, but he felt a sense of exhilaration, a sense of purpose he'd never known before. He was finally growing, stretching his roots beyond the familiar soil, reaching for the sun, embracing the storms, and becoming the mighty tree Rohan had envisioned. He had stepped beyond the confines of his comfort zone, and for the first time, he truly felt alive.